Hey, welcome back to Gary Brown Forging On, and I haven't been forging on. This is just a real quick blurb out there. I haven't even been in the shop doing anything for over 4 weeks now. I was making a few things, had a bunch of stuff lined up to make. I was videotaping them. If I didn't, I'll try to get some of that stuff finished and put on. And I also had some other ones I'm going to post in between here, trying to catch back up on some of my videos. But about 4 weeks ago, long story short, I was over at this church camp with my daughters and my wife, and I would walk through this door and there's some steps going down I didn't see. It was kind of dark in there, and there was some little kids that were standing there, and I didn't want to fall on them. I'm kind of a big guy. And so I started to stumble and fall and misstep. I don't even know what actually happened. I started going down, and I reached up with this arm, which I had to help up. Reached up like that with this other arm and grabbed a beam and went back, and something crunched in my shoulder, which made it hurt. I started to let go, fall again, grabbed it again, crunched it again, all over here. And then 2 weeks later, I was trying to pull some fence panels out of some weeds, and I was just trying to take it easy, and all of a sudden it broke loose and this arm went flying back, and it hurt worse than when I did it the first time. So went to the doctor. They wanted me to do therapy. Went to saw a therapist. They're at this point they're saying you need an MRI. So that's where we're at. They don't even want to start therapy until I see a shoulder specialist. And I went to an orthopedic about the shoulder, actually about my shoulder, hip, and knees. And because my hip and knees are shot, they've been shot for a long time. I got a bad knee from a motorcycle wreck when I was in my 20s. Tore out the ACL. They had to go in and cut out half the cartilage years later, and it's just a mess. So now it just needs replaced. And then my hip, I jammed it real bad several years ago, probably 12, 13 years ago. I don't even know how long ago it was. I jammed it real bad, like a compression fracture into my hip joint. It took me a few months to kind of get over that, but I got over it, kept going. Now I got so much arthritis around it, my hip joint's barely moving, so they got to replace it. So I just turned bionic, get a new hip. And he said, since I've been limping so bad from the lack of mobility with my hip and my right hip, right knee, I done wore out my left knee. So he says I need to do the right hip, and then later on come back and do both my knees. And then in the meantime, that hurt to do that. I gotta get my shoulder fixed. It's not as bad as it was, but I can barely, and so I can't forge. I may come in here and try to do some welding. I got a lot of welding projects I want to do, and so hopefully I can do something, because I'm getting really bored of not being in the shop working. So with that, that's just an update. I'm going to post some other videos. They were actually filmed before. I put a little intro just a few minutes ago, so you might see them wearing the same shirt. But I'm going to post a couple of videos that I did a while back, so I'm going to try to get 2 or 3 of these, this one and a couple other ones out real quick, and then we'll go from there. So stay tuned. I'm going to do some other stuff. Like I said, just can't forge right now, at least not with this right arm, and my hammering with my left arm, I pretty much miss everything I'm swinging at. So, and I can swing from the elbow down okay, it doesn't hurt, but when I have to raise up, it don't work. So we'll see how it goes. And have a blessed day. Hope you subscribe and like, and I'll keep you updated. I was supposed to go this week. They're supposed to call me about coming in and get the MRI done and go see the shoulder specialist. All these orthopedics are all specialists now. You got to go to one I went to. He only does hips and knees, and this one only does shoulders, and I think he does shoulders and knees. I don't know. Who knows? We'll figure it out. Have a blessed day. Talk to you later. Bye.